From major upgrades in Anaheim to major moments in sports, it's been a big week.
That's right, and our sports anchor Assi Hann has the latest. Assi?
Thanks, Maddie and Keston. Sports everywhere are seeing some serious shakeups. The LA Kings, who were eliminated this past weekend from the Stanley Cup playoffs, are making a change at the top. General Manager Rob Blake has left the team. He led the Kings to the Stanley Cup playoffs 5 times, but never won the championship. With Blake out, the team has yet to announce a replacement, but Coach Jim Hiller says the shakeup won't impact team operations. It was lights off and away we go at the Miami Grand Prix, and fans are calling it the most memorable race weekend so far. The race weekend started with some exciting news. Max Verstappen welcomed a baby with girlfriend Kelly Piquet. On race day, drivers started the day with a unique twist as they all rode in life-size Lego replicas of their cars. Finally, McLaren finished with a 1-2 podium, with Oscar Piastri in first place and Lando Norris following behind. This has put Piastri in first place in the driver's standing and kept McLaren at the top of the Constructors' Championship. From big hats to big numbers, the Kentucky Derby shattered records this weekend. NBC says over 21.8 million people tuned into the race, making it the most watched Derby to ever air. Celebrities like Simone Biles, Guy Fieri, and Alex Earle donned the race with dashing hats and outfits. However, it was not only the stars that stole the show. Each horse is a descendant from the famous racing horse Secretariat. On race day, Sovereignty won the 151st Derby and was followed by race favorite horse Journalism. Now, an inspiring story of how one Chapman student overcame a health challenge to get back to her sport. I sat down with her to hear how she's making her comeback. Take a look.
Losing the ability to ski was more heartbreaking to me than losing the ability to walk.
That's how junior A.K. Nelson felt when she learned that she would no longer be able to ski. A.K. started skiing as a young child and said that she loved the sport.
So the idea that I could go fast was like, I wanted to be, it was free.
However, all that changed when she was 12 years old and diagnosed with Still's disease. It's a rare type of inflammatory arthritis. At one point, AK had a flare-up that was devastating, causing her to stop her skiing career.
So I continued to ski until I literally couldn't. I would do like 1 run a day because it was like all I could handle.
At first, she was heartbroken. Her family and partner encouraged her to try sit skiing, which was difficult to adapt to.
I hadn't really even processed the loss, and so it was like every day that I got up and went to the adaptive lesson center and got in that rig, it was like just throwing it in my face all over again.
However, she continued to train and eventually competed in her first official sit ski season, where she placed in multiple competitions and even competed in nationals.
Well, it was my first ever FIS medal. I never even won a FIS medal as an able-bodied racer. Yeah, it was just like opening a whole new world.
Continuing her skiing journey and hoping to compete in the Paralympics by 2030. If you would like to support AK on her journey to ski again, you can check out her GoFundMe page at gofundme.com/helpalexaskiagain. And that's all I have for the latest sports roundup. For Chapman News, I'm Assi Hann.